Hello, my Lucent souls. Welcome back to the 8 Biome. If this video has found you, know that it's timeless. If you found your way here, you, my dear, are ready for the spiritual grit, the realignment, and the release. The cards speak what they will, so don't flinch. We face it, we feel it, and we free it. And don't worry, I got your back. Today's weave that has found you in this moment is the grit of love and loyalty. This is a space of truth and love, whether romantic, spiritual, or bond by family and loyalty. Here we face the grit, the tangled threads, the unspoken test, and the weight of devotion that shapes who we are. Love in this form is not always soft. It may come as trials, silence, or strain, but it's always real. Whatever the thread reveals, its hidden dialogue is here, ready to be heard. So let's go ahead and jump into some energy cards and see what this grit of love and loyalty has for us today. All right. What do we need to know about the grit and love and loyalty? 0606, commitment, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to create a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best. Open up for the best is yet to come. So 0606, if you see 606 and synchronicities, numbers, totals, times, 6 following you around, 06 following you around, 60 following you around. Any way of those numbers, just know that this message is most likely for you. I'm going to go ahead and jump into more energy cards. Commitment, huh? Sounds like it might be family or friend circle. Let's give it a look. All right, what else do we need to know about this love and loyalty? It's your time. Oh, I love it. It almost looks like a phoenix, but I believe it's a hummingbird. It's your time to shine and be the creator has created you to be. Oh, okay, let's read that again. It's your time to shine and be all the creator has created you to be. Seize the day. I love that. So commitment, and it's your time. All right, okay. We're moving forward with more energy cards. Get a vibe of what this reading has for us today. All right. What do we need to know? Cutting ties, freedom, standing up, awaken. Chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall. Sounds like this commitment is giving you a runaround. Harmony, balance, peace, happiness. Masculine energy, authority, discipline, father figure. Shattered, broken, nightmares, failures, and epiphany, self-reflection, answered questions, untapped talents. So it looks like this commitment is a lot. You know you have to cut ties with them. I'm not even sure if you've gone there yet, but it's probably dwelling on your head. Like, should I? Maybe it's better. There's a lot of chaos for a little bit of peace and harmony. You know what I mean? It's just not balancing out the way it needs to be. Seems like maybe a father figure or a masculine energy, brother, uncle, partner, that is causing you to do things you don't want to. And I don't mean like in the worst ways. It's just like the commitment is there where you're putting your life on hold to help or meet the, what's it called? Expectations. There we go. To meet the expectations of this masculine energy, causing you to be shattered. You're feeling like you're deprived of what you are here for. It's just not matching, and you're left in self-reflection, wondering if there's anything you've done. Is it on your hands? You know, it's almost like you're trying to take accountability for someone else's actions and behaviors is what I'm getting. It's more of a behavior and characteristic of this person. But we're going to go ahead and dive more into the energy cards and get more of a clear picture of what is going on. Resistance. Okay, you're putting it off. Secret admirers, suppressing, timid. Yeah, they're probably intimidating you, of course. Especially if it is a father figure. Oh, man. Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. I'm already getting that dysfunction is normal for you. Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. You're chasing for peace, for sure. We have bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. Yeah, control. It's a type of control for sure. Keeping you in the loop, keeping you in the dark, keeping you guessing. Never really giving you an answer. Stress. Yep. Turbulence, tension, arguments. Underneath the deck, we have return, second chances, opportunity, making amends. I definitely get really strong father energy because it's just as children, no matter what age you are, we are programmed to please our parents, and at all costs at that, whether it's the way we live our lives, our goals and dreams, what we go for in life. Sometimes we put our own desires aside to keep our parents happy. They knew best to an extent, but as an adult or as a young adult, it's time for you to be your own person. They were acting in your best interest when you were a child and didn't know better, but they're still doing that moving forward. It's almost like you feel like you can't love them detaching, but here's the thing. Detachment doesn't mean you have to not love them anymore or be there anymore. It just means that what they say isn't going to you. It's not affecting you, holds no weight. You're doing a lot of self-reflecting on how to make this better, but honestly, there's nothing more you can do other than put boundaries up for this, because honestly, they're abusing the power with this bluff card. Making it like, you know, exaggerating the situation. Like, I need you or I wouldn't be anything without you. But meanwhile, it's just to open a jar of pickles. You know what I'm saying? It's stressing you out and it's making you feel broken and like you failed because you're not fulfilled and you're not living your desires. So definitely more of the love and loyalty, right? What's love and what's really loyalty? Like, at some point, we love them and we'll include them at all costs, but we don't owe them that, our life's outcome. So we're going to go ahead and jump into some traditional tarot. It's like you feel like you don't want to cut things off because you could, you know, it could get better. It could get better. It won't last forever. Like you're telling yourself everything to excuse this person. But you chasing down for your harmony is making you really resilient. Right now it's coming across as toxic. Page of Wands in reverse. You're just not really, it has that energy on here. They're burning you out. You know, all your new ideas to grow and get out there, they're like squashing it. Because it's almost like they just don't want you to leave them, and that's it. That's it. It's just selfish reasons. It has nothing to do with them gaining from it or nothing. It just keeps you hindered. So let's go ahead and jump into the Love and Loyalty thread and see what it has for us today. Okay. Do you see this? Not only are these cards in reverse, but it's really indicating blocked. Like you're getting blocked. You're being blocked from this. Here you are in your Empress energy, but you're being blocked. You're being hindered. You have the capability of abundance and growing everything you need. Aspiring, being nurturing, but it's being taken for granted. And you are overwhelmed, and it's just, you feel like they're being more needy, making you be codependent on them, like psychologically. We have the Sun card in reverse, which is the influence of the outer environment. Yes, this is making you low energy. You're overwhelmed again, like you're just exhausted. You're being robbed of your true potential. So it's your time. It's your time. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse as the root, which is the belief in wound. Maybe they told you that, oh, you're so ungrateful. You have everything you want, yet you are just a brat. You are so ungrateful. I asked for one thing and you can't help me. So it makes you feel like you're overindulging. Maybe you are spoiled, and maybe you do need to be humble, but that's not it. Chaos and harmony can't live together. Okay, this is all you know is chaos. That's it. In fact, it's presented, you live in a life where dysfunction is normal, and it's not. It's not normal. Where drama, constantly starting fights just to have a conversation, like, it's not normal. It's control. But you are keeping the hopes up. These memories can help you chase this harmony more. All right, so we have in the mirror position what life is showing you about your life. You are the Hierophant in reverse. The way you want to live is more, what do they call it, unorthodox? Like it's just untraditional compared to what this masculine is saying. You're trying to live your best life, but you're given a hard time of how you're living it. They're like, no, let's just say, as a woman, you should be in the house cleaning, and like a job has nothing to do, you know, like using all them old school methods to keep you hindering. And here's the key. Whatever they're saying, they're bluffing. They're just trying to keep you where they want you. Some people are so petty that they just don't want you to grow, even if it would better their lives. Misery loves company. That's what I keep hearing. So the shattered and stressed area, you have the Temperance in the upright position. So you need to work on this balance. Like I said, putting your boundaries up, dissociating, disconnecting does not mean you have to stop loving them or being around them. Their words don't affect you the same. You've rewritten things. that that can't be undone no matter what they say. And then the stress will relieve, but you're going to use this as your fuel. But I feel like this is what you've been sitting in when you are self-reflecting. Like, you're well aware, it's just you're having a hard time about how to get out. Where do I start? It's almost like you don't want to start the chaos by changing up things, but you've been walking on eggshells for the chaos to always be there. So damned if you do, damned if you don't. You see what I'm saying? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. So what does it matter? Just do it anyway. It doesn't matter. You're going to get yelled at and in trouble, right? You get yelled at and in trouble for doing the right things for them, considering them, taking them into consideration, doing things out of their way, and they don't even give you a thank you. Okay, moving on. The thread. Yes. Oh, wow. Look at you. Yes, yes, yes. I knew you had it. I knew you had it in you. Okay, so here we are in the pivot. You know you're this boss queen. You have the Nine of Pentacles upright. You are sitting here in your independent arrow. You have everything you need and you know it. This lady is a boss. I'm telling you, she's one of my favorites. And this is who you are. You have everything you want and need. You are living your happiest life. That's how you need to pivot. Isn't that a great chore to have? You know what I'm saying? A great to-do list is to just own it. You already have it, literally. We have the interference, the person, pressure, or energy that complicates things. You may tell family or trusted friends what's going on, and listen, here's what I'm saying. Sure, they're happy to see you, but I bet you $1,000,000 none of them would offer to do what you're doing. And that's probably why they're like, yeah, no, you're doing great. You should keep doing it, because they don't want to do it. You may have the inspiration to push forward with what they say. Maybe they give you a good pointer where it's like, you know what? Maybe you see things for what it is, because not saying this ain't going to be a good time. It's great. But I'm saying you're just going to get the information you need to cut these ties off. Just listen closely. I feel like you're going to hear the answer in between the lines, like what isn't spoken. And look at their facial expressions is what I'm getting. Like, it's not going to be something that they're going to outright say. You're just going to see it and just know you're right. That's what that meant, you know? Like, don't second guess this visit. So allies, spirit, guides, tools is telling you you are unshackling, hindering. You are unhinging is what I meant to say. From these shackles, you are no longer going to be this slave. You are no longer bounded to this anymore. You're over it. You can only get so exhausted, you know, and it's not going to get better from here. You know, if, let's just say, you've been living this way for 5 years. You know how this 5 years went. So you're asking the question, do I want to do this again for another 5 years? If it ain't a hell yes, then it's a hell no. Okay? Okay. And people have to live their own journey. They just do. They're going to have to learn their own lessons. You enabling and hindering them and catering to them is prolonging their journey. So don't think of it as, well, I need to be there for them. No, you don't. You're actually prolonging their awakening. All right, so in the becoming, so this is the process that you need to do to step into the integration, which is the King of Swords. King of Swords, Knight of Swords in reverse. So you are slowing it down. It's becoming a little tensed, reckless. It's just going really fast to get nowhere. Really. Think of it as someone who is running around with scissors up in their hand. You know that cringe feel when you're like, slow down, please. Oh my gosh. Someone get that kid. But you know it needs to slow down. I don't know if they're going to rush you into thing or put pressure on you. Just know it's just out of control. It's chaos. as you know, and it stops here. But here's the best part. Your horizon is the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which says you are done struggling. You are done with this maiden role that you're playing. You don't want nothing to do with it. You're a bad all by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if you're so horrible, then okay, then why do you want me here if I'm so horrible? You know what I'm saying? Like, just use their words against you or against them. Use their words against them. Yeah. Right. And how you feel, just speak your truth. It's all good. You, like I said, you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose but to rise. And the best part about Five of Pentacles is if this is rock bottom, the only way is up. Only way is up. Okay, so you have the Six of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck, which means you're just trying not to rock the boat. But honestly, it's going to have to get worse before it gets better. Like, there's no avoiding the tension that's going to come up from this, but it's for the greater good at the end of the day. But you are this Empress already. You know what to do. You have all these major arcanas. It's amazing. So you're already there. So no apologies. No apologies. It's your time. The commitments, that's why I'm laughing, because it literally says loyalty, responsibility, like all that is not yours to bear, especially if you've outgrown the situation and you're an adult, okay? Like, I get it. People have their downfalls, but you weren't put on this earth to carry your parents either. Spiritual realm, getting closer to source, growth, solutions. You're going to find that solution. Of course, truth, love, and light. Yeah, so look out for them synchronicities. That will probably be a reminder to keep firm, keep your ground, keep your 2 feet planted on that ground, okay? All right, luminous souls. We've heard what needed to be said here today. If you resonate or it brought you clarity, please consider watering the biome with an equal exchange of energy, like a comment, a like, or subscription, or share. I'll handle shares. That's cool. It keeps the weave alive and the thread moving forward. If you feel pulled to continue, the link below for the extended thread is right there. I will meet you on the other side. If we are parting ways, thank you so much for your energy and your presence. It means more than you know, and it never goes unnoticed. And remember, when we go to the other side, we grab cards to know how to heal with this. I'm not going to leave you hanging. You're going to have all the tools you need to move forward. But in the meantime, my luminous angels, until we meet again, may you walk in love, awaken in light, and remember who you are. And I will see you on the next pull of the thread.